Are you prepared to leave everything behind in a matter of minutes? While many wait for the rapture, few know that physical and spiritual preparation go hand in hand. Today we will reveal how to assemble the ultimate backpack that can save your life and your families during the most critical moments in human history. What you will discover here can completely change your perspective on preparation and faith. Stay until the end, because we will show you items that 99% of people never thought to include, but that can make the difference between life and death. The truth is that even the most faithful need to understand that preparation is not lack of faith, but wisdom. As it is written in Proverbs 27:14, a prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions, but the simple go ahead and suffer for it. Today, we're going to explore how this ancient wisdom applies to our modern reality. In a world increasingly marked by uncertainty, natural disasters, economic crises, and social tensions, having an emergency backpack is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. But we're not talking about any ordinary backpack. We're talking about a backpack that combines spiritual wisdom with practical preparation. The concept of being prepared is deeply rooted in biblical teachings. Noah prepared an ark not out of fear, but out of obedience and wisdom. Joseph prepared Egypt for 7 years of famine, saving not only his people but entire nations. These examples show us that preparation is an act of faith and responsibility. Your emergency backpack should be ready at all times. Positioned strategically in your home where every family member knows its location. This isn't about living in fear, but about living with wisdom and responsibility. The backpack represents your family's insurance against the unexpected, whether it's a natural disaster, social unrest, or any situation that requires immediate evacuation. The signs we see today in our society, the increasing frequency of extreme weather events, social instability, and economic uncertainty, all point to the need for practical preparation alongside spiritual readiness. Your backpack is not just a collection of items, it's a testament to your wisdom and care for those you love. Think about this. In an emergency situation, you may have only minutes to leave your home. Everything you've accumulated over years might need to be left behind. But with a well-prepared backpack, you carry with you the essentials for survival and the peace of mind that comes from being prepared. Now let's talk about the absolute foundations of your emergency backpack. Starting with the most critical element, water. The human body can survive approximately 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water. This makes water your number one priority. For your emergency backpack, you should include at least 1 gallon of water per person for 3 days, but space and weight are limiting factors. This is where water purification becomes crucial. Include water purification tablets, a portable water filter, and learn techniques for finding and purifying water from natural sources. The Bible mentions water as a source of life multiple times. Jesus himself said, "Whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst." While this speaks to spiritual thirst, it reminds us of water's vital importance. Include in your backpack collapsible water containers, purification tablets, and a quality portable filter. Food is your next priority. Your emergency food supply should be non-perishable, lightweight, and high in calories and nutrients. Energy bars, dried fruits, nuts, canned goods with pull tops, and freeze-dried meals are excellent options. Remember, you're not planning a camping trip, you're preparing for survival. Consider foods that require no preparation and minimal water. Peanut butter is excellent. High in protein and calories, requires no preparation. Crackers, dried meats, and granola bars are also essential. Include a manual can opener and eating utensils. The spiritual aspect of food preparation cannot be ignored. Throughout biblical history, God provided for his people in wilderness situations. The manna in the desert, the multiplication of loaves and fishes. These remind us that while we prepare practically, we also trust spiritually. What do you think about what we've covered so far? Are you beginning to see how practical preparation and spiritual wisdom work together? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what questions you have about water and food preparation. Thank you tremendously for staying with us until this point. The best is yet to come, and what we're about to share could literally save your life and the lives of your loved ones. Protection in emergency situations involves multiple layers: physical protection, health maintenance, and spiritual covering. Your backpack must address all these aspects comprehensively. For physical protection, include a multi-tool with knife, scissors, and other implements. A flashlight with extra batteries or a hand crank model ensures you'll have light when power fails. Include emergency blankets. These space blankets are lightweight but can retain 90% of body heat. Personal protection items should include pepper spray where legal, a whistle for signaling help, and sturdy work gloves. These items can help you navigate dangerous situations and protect yourself from both human threats and environmental hazards. Your first aid kit is absolutely critical. Include bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, any personal medications, and emergency medications like EpiPens if needed. But go beyond basic first aid. Include natural remedies that have biblical precedent. Honey, mentioned numerous times in Scripture, is a natural antibiotic and energy source. Include small containers of honey in your kit. Olive oil, also biblically significant, has medicinal properties and multiple uses. Salt can preserve food and has antiseptic properties. Learn about medicinal plants mentioned in the Bible. Vera for burns and wounds, garlic for its antibiotic properties, and various herbs that can help with common ailments. While modern medicine is important, these natural remedies can serve as backups when medical care isn't available. Include personal hygiene items, soap, toothbrushes, feminine hygiene products, and toilet paper. These might seem minor, but maintaining hygiene prevents disease and maintains morale during stressful situations. Don't forget about mental and spiritual health. Include a small Bible or devotional book, photos of loved ones, and perhaps a small comfort item. These provide emotional strength when everything else seems uncertain. Weather protection is crucial. Include rain, ponchos, emergency warming packets, and appropriate clothing for your climate. Hypothermia kills more people in survival situations than almost any other factor. In our modern era, technology can be both a blessing and a tool for preparation when used wisely. Artificial intelligence and communication technology can significantly enhance your emergency preparedness when properly integrated into your strategy. Your emergency backpack should include communication devices that don't rely on traditional infrastructure. A hand crank or solar-powered radio keeps you informed of emergency broadcasts and weather alerts. Include a two-way radio system for family communication if separated. Consider a satellite communicator device if your budget allows. These can send distress signals and messages even when cell towers are down. Include extra batteries or solar charging capabilities for all electronic devices. Artificial intelligence can help you prepare more effectively before emergencies strike. AI apps can help you track expiration dates on emergency supplies, create optimal packing lists based on your specific situation, and even provide real-time weather and threat assessments. Use AI to help plan evacuation routes with multiple alternatives. These systems can analyze traffic patterns, road conditions, and potential hazards to suggest the safest paths. Download offline maps to your devices so you're not dependent on internet connectivity. Include a small tablet or smartphone with offline survival guides, first aid instructions, and other critical information downloaded for offline access. Solar charging panels or hand crank chargers ensure these devices remain functional. However, remember that technology can fail. Your preparation should never rely solely on electronic devices. Always have analog backups, paper maps, compass, written emergency contact information, and manual tools. The key is balance. Use technology to enhance your preparation and capabilities, but don't become dependent on it. The most sophisticated device is useless if it breaks, runs out of power, or is damaged in the emergency you're trying to survive. Document important information in multiple formats. Take photos of important documents and store them encrypted on your devices, but also include physical copies in waterproof containers. Now we arrive at the moment you've been waiting for, the complete, definitive list of what should be in your emergency backpack, and more importantly, how to organize everything efficiently and take action today. Your backpack itself is crucial. Choose a quality hiking backpack with multiple compartments, comfortable straps, and durable construction. It should be large enough to carry essentials, but not so large that it becomes unwieldy when fully packed. Here's your complete essential items checklist. Water and food. 1 gallon of water per person minimum. Water purification tablets. Portable water filter, energy bars, nuts, dried fruits, canned goods with pull tops, manual can opener, eating utensils, honey, salt, shelter and warmth, emergency blankets, rain ponchos, extra clothing appropriate for your climate, emergency hand warmers, sleeping bags or emergency sleeping systems if space allows, tools and equipment, multi-tool with knife, flashlight with extra batteries, hand crank radio, matches and waterproof container, duct tape, rope or paracord, plastic sheeting, garbage bags, Ziploc bags, health and hygiene, comprehensive first aid kit, personal medications, soap, toothbrushes, toilet paper, feminine hygiene products, hand sanitizer, sunscreen, insect repellent, communication and navigation, cell phone with charger, two-way radios, whistle, compass, local maps, emergency contact information, important documents in waterproof container, personal protection, work gloves, safety goggles, dust masks, pepper spray where legal, personal protection items appropriate for your situation, special considerations, cash and small bills, copies of important documents, photos of family members, comfort items for children, pet supplies if you have pets. Organization is key to making this system work. Use clear Ziploc bags to organize items by category. Label everything clearly. Create a checklist and inspect your backpack monthly, rotating food items and checking battery levels. Pack heavier items close to your back and lighter items toward the outside. Keep frequently needed items in easily accessible pockets. Practice carrying your loaded backpack if it's too heavy. Prioritize and eliminate non-essential items. Create a family emergency plan. Everyone should know where the backpack is located, what the evacuation procedures are, and where to meet if separated. Practice your emergency plan regularly with family drills. Most importantly, don't procrastinate. Start building your emergency backpack today. You don't need to acquire everything at once, but begin immediately. Every day you delay is a day you remain unprepared. Remember, this preparation is an act of wisdom and love for your family. You're not preparing out of fear, but out of responsibility and care for those entrusted to you. Your emergency backpack represents more than just survival gear. It represents your commitment to protecting and providing for your family regardless of circumstances. It's a tangible expression of the biblical principle of being wise as serpents yet gentle as doves. The time for preparation is now. Tomorrow may be too late. Take the first step today and build the emergency backpack that could save your life and the lives of those you love most. Now that you know the secrets of complete preparation, we want to know, have you already started assembling your emergency backpack? Share in the comments which items surprised you the most and tell us about your preparation experience. Your story can inspire and help other brothers and sisters on this journey. If this content was useful to you, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any preparation strategies. And don't forget to watch our next video where we reveal the 7 fatal errors that can compromise all your emergency preparation.